You decided it's time to get yourself organized because you want to lose some weight. Fantastic. Trouble is, you don't know where to start, you don't have a plan, and the internet is full of conflicting advice. What do? Coming up in today's video, I'll guide you through the evidence-based way to lose fat. Cool? It will cover the following topics: principles of fat loss and methods you can use. Okay, the often forgotten about, but not by me, principles versus methods for fat loss. This is your key start point because often people focus on the method of fat loss without having the principles of fat loss in place first. And that's kind of the wrong way to think about things. Okay, but what's the difference? Let me explain. The principles of fat loss are two things: energy balance and a calorie deficit. Each person has their own energy needs for the day depending on what that person is doing in the day. Firstly, we have your metabolic rate, which is the amount of calories, energy, that your body needs to maintain certain bodily processes that happen every day. Those all require an energy source from the food that you eat in your diet. And based on your height, your weight, your sex, and your age, we can calculate and estimate how many calories you would need to fulfill all of those things. And once you start walking around, doing your daily tasks every day, that also has an energy cost. It costs energy to move an object around. Once we know your total activities for the day, we have then what's called your total daily energy expenditure, aka your energy balance. Now, if we know someone's TDEE is, for example, let's say 2,500 calories, and if that person was to eat 2,500 calories every day, then that person would neither gain nor lose any body weight because they would be in energy balance. If you wish to lose body weight, body fat, you need to be in a negative energy balance, whereby the calories from your food coming in are less than the calories going out from your energy expenditure. This is essentially how we create that negative energy balance and essentially put you in a calorie deficit. And this is primarily the only way to lose body fat because this forces your body to then release fat from fat cells that can be used as energy in your muscles to fuel further activities such as walking, your metabolic processes, and other things like sports. You need to continue with a calorie deficit over the course of days, weeks, and months to gradually reduce those body fat stores and to gradually reduce your overall weight. This is the key thing for fat loss because this is the principle of fat loss: energy balance and a calorie deficit, and we cannot get around that. Okay, now the methods are, well, they are just that. They are methods. They are the method or methods you use to create that calorie deficit, to create the principle. And you likely know most of these already. So these are going to be things such as eating a specific diet. So, vegan diet, keto, paleo, whatever one that might be. Certain eating protocols such as intermittent fasting and the 5-2 diet. New concepts such as intuitive eating and mindful eating. And then of course, various forms of physical activity, everything from non-exercise activity, your daily steps, all the way up through low intensity cardio, high intensity interval training, and resistance training. All of these methods can help to create that calorie deficit by helping you expend more calories than you consume every day from your food. And now, why we can't change the principles of fat loss, they are kind of written in stone. What we can have some flexibility and some autonomy with is the methods we choose to get there. And this is great because you as an individual get a lot of choice and a lot of scope to try out some things that really work for you. You want to be vegan? Great. You want to be weight training and keto? Then, more power to you. But any method can work. But here's the kicker. Once you have the principles in place, i.e. the calorie deficit, any method will work for fat loss. Now remember that. Without the principle in place, the calorie deficit, no method will work for fat loss. Remember that. This is the truth. Just because you're on a keto diet, if you still overeat your daily calories every day, you're not going to lose any fat. And in fact, you will start gaining fat. You know, just because you train like a beast 7 days a week in the gym, if you again still overconsume your daily calories beyond what you burn in the gym and the rest of the day, you're not going to lose any fat. So principles first, get that in place, and then choose a method that you like. But from me, for now, that's all, and I'll see you next video.